What's going on, guys? So I just got the new GoPro Hero 8 Black recently, and I got it so that I can have it for a foot cam for my new for more drum kit videos and just different shot angles. But I'm also going to be using it for a lot of other things too. So I've had it for a few days, and so I just kind of want to let you guys know my thoughts on it so far, with doing a little quick review here. So I got my notes here on my phone. I'm going to kind of just go over that with you. If you agree or disagree with some of these things, that's fine. Just let me know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, rather than just trying to be argumentative or whatever, you know. So here's the first one. The first one that I found is that this whole new GoPro 8 has a new body frame. So the last one you had to actually have a frame to actually be able to connect to your headset, your headbands, your handles or whatever that you're using. So this one automatically comes with a great little clamp that goes with it. And it's two little feet that has holes on it, and you can just put your pin through it and it's attached to whatever you need. So the new case and frame design, I personally really like. Number two, oh well, let me add one more thing about that. The opening the battery frame is kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of hard, and the first time I did it, I kind of opened it up a little bit too forcefully and it came off, and I thought I broke it, realizing that it actually can just naturally come off, but you leave your battery wide open with that. So that's something that I don't know if I like or not. I don't really like how hard it has to take to open, and then it kind of just doesn't look nice when the door's just kind of sitting open like that on the side. Number two, there is no mini HDI port, and you can't close the charging door like I was saying a minute ago. So you can't close the charging door, so the battery's always going to be charging with the door open and vulnerable. And then two, there's no HDMI there to plug in like the 7s, okay? Number three, the Hypersmooth 2.0. I personally love that, especially for being a foot cam, because the foot cam, obviously when I'm playing drums and I'm kicking that pedal, I need something that's not going to rattle or shake. So that's huge to not have that happening. It's smooth as a button, which is really nice, and I will eventually get some content up on there showing you guys what that kind of looks like. There's also a Hypersmooth Boost, which actually takes that to a whole new level. So not only is it really great for kick drum pedals, but you know, like if you look at some stuff on other YouTube channels, you can see people going down hills, hitting rocks, etc., etc., and it's just smooth. It's just perfectly smooth, which is really awesome. So linear mode at 4K, 100 megabytes per second option is awesome. I love that new setting. The linear mode at 4K just kind of gives me another option, another unique way to shoot when I need to shoot in that kind of direction. Number six, live photo burst mode. So this is really cool because what happens is it takes a 1.5 second shot, and then another 1.5 seconds after the shot, and then you can go in and choose your best frame within that, which is really convenient, because sometimes when it's like a split-second shot, you may think you have the best shot, but when you can go back and look at that 1.5 seconds before or after, you find that, oh wow, this shot is actually a better here, and you could actually use that frame, which is really nice. Update super photo made and HDR toggle, updated super photo made and HDR toggle are phenomenal. The colors are beautiful. The colors are beautiful. I believe the colors are much better and more real than the 7s have been in the past, or past 6, 7, 5, 4s, whatever. Time Warp 2.0 is really cool because you could actually set it to auto, and what that essentially will do for you is it'll kind of time warp slower or faster when it feels like it should be, when you would actually do it yourself. It actually kind of does it for you already. Now you might have to adjust that. Some of you may think that's annoying because, you know, you may not want it to be to speed up or slow down there, but a lot of you may see that as very convenient. I personally see that as convenient because it actually is doing it at a pretty good times when I would like it, and so it saves me a lot of time on the editing side of doing things. The new digital lens. So the new digital lens for the frame is just kind of there. So they say it's much more durable with let's see, 2.0 millimeter, 2 millimeters thick more thick when the GoPro Hero 7 was 1.5. So they say it's more durable, but it's also hanging out there versus the last, I think on the GoPro Hero 7, it had a little bit of frame around it to protect it. This one is just kind of out there. So now you can customize your capture presets, meaning like they already give you 3 or 4, I think it's 4 already presets to kind of get you started, but you could actually go in and literally adjust a preset to where you want it for certain things. So I'm excited to play around with that. The 1080p streaming option, you can actually do that directly to Facebook or YouTube, which is really cool. Hey guys, by the way, I know I'm going really fast through this process. I'm still trying to get used to it as well. I'm giving you my first impressions. I will do a follow-up in about 3 months on how I'm loving this GoPro. But if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. That way you are able to get that notification and more notifications when I post up drum videos, other gear reviews that I'm getting for drumming or cameras or whatever I'm doing. I'm going to be filming a lot of stuff with this thing. This thing can go 33 feet underwater, so I'm going to be doing that. So be sure to subscribe to my channel and leave a like and a comment on this video, and that would be greatly appreciated, guys. So anyway, so the new Hero 8 battery, okay, the new Hero 8 battery has the blue pants on it versus the other ones were just black. So they say that this battery is better. I don't know for sure or not. I've heard some people say that it's just the same, that any other battery will work for it. But GoPro is saying that the new Super Boost mode will work better if you use the new Hero 8 battery. It's just the logistics of that. So that's something that you guys will have to try. I'm going to try as well, and just let me know about that. The new front lens, again, is stronger. It's 2mm thick, which is really nice. The new front mic. So now there is a front mic. So the GoPro Hero 3 has 3 mic. Sorry, GoPro Hero 8 has 3 mics now, and the third one is now added on the very front, which is really cool. It has auto leveling, which is pretty much saying that it's leveling everything that it needs to be leveled for what it thinks for you is going to be a good sound, a good frame, a good shot, etc. In my experience so far, the battery life has been about 75 minutes. Now, the last thing I'm going to say, I don't mean to end off with a negative, but and this is how GoPro has always been, and I'm waiting and hoping for a change with this, but I don't like the fact that you have to charge the battery in the actual GoPro itself. They give you 2 batteries, but the problem is like you can't charge one battery and use the GoPro. That way, when your battery in the GoPro needs to be recharged, you just grab the other one, you're ready to go. You kind of can just keep swapping. You have to have both of these batteries fully charged in order to be able to use them. And then once they're both dead, you're out of luck until both of them are charged, or at least one of them is charged. I don't like the fact that I have to keep both batteries charged at the same time in order to use them. I would rather be able to have something else, that I have another way to charge the battery, not in the GoPro. That way I can charge one battery while using the GoPro, and then when that battery in the GoPro needs to be charged, I can swap it, and then that battery that was charging is now ready to go while the other one charges, so I can continuously use it when I need to use it, instead of having to use the actual GoPros. Because if I'm charging a battery, that means I can't use the GoPro, right? And so that's kind of annoying to me. That's not something new. It's something that's always been done like that from what I know. But I would really would like an external charger to keep that thing charging externally for the GoPro. So, but overall, I've really enjoyed so far what I got. I shot one video over an overhead shot for a drum video. I will post that at the end of this video. And you can see that. So there's no mics. I'm not using any mics or anything like that. I'm literally just using the GoPro as is right out of the box, and the audio that's capturing it as well. So it's all, the only thing that's on there is an Instagram filter, because I try to keep my Instagram looking clean and the same. Besides that, it's all standard, and it is the audio is all standard from the GoPro as well. So guys, listen, I know I went through these really quickly. I'm trying to just get used to this GoPro at the same time. I literally got it yesterday. Actually, I got it yesterday, so I haven't really got to use it that much. I've been playing around with it and doing my own research on it. I will go and do another review here shortly, in the maybe next few weeks or maybe a couple months from now, until I get really in depth with it, and I'll give you some more information on my thoughts exactly on how I like this or not. But if you wouldn't mind, I would love for you guys to go subscribe and like this video. Subscribe to the channel and give a comment on your thoughts on the Hero 7, if you'd rather stay with that. My personal opinion, if you don't have a GoPro at all, like me, I never had a GoPro before this, go ahead and get the 8 for 70 more bucks. You're good to go. But if you have a Hero 7, it's probably worth it just to keep the Hero 7. I don't think the updates are that crazy to go and get another one when you have a 7 already, which is really good. That's just my opinion. But hey guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, leave a comment on your thoughts. Hope you enjoyed this review. See you later.